Students, now today in this session we'll learn something very important for your upcoming class, and it's all about circles. Now circle is a very common geometrical figure, and you have seen the existence of circles in many places, isn't it? Now today the thing that we'll learn about circle is circumference. So we'll learn what is circumference. Sorry, spelling I've written wrong. Circumference. Now the first thing you have to know, what is a circumference. Now if I draw a circle like this, fine, if I draw a circle like this, take this as a center. We know that in a circle there is one center. Okay, now what is a circumference then? Circumference is, suppose if we start from here, suppose we take a point A. Okay, so the length, the total length of the outer boundary, from here, if you walk a whole round, so the length that you have covered, okay, that is called a circumference. So what is a circumference? Circumference of a circle is a length of an outer boundary of a circle. Okay, and if you open this circle, suppose if it is made by a thread, so if you cut the thread, then you will see this particular circle like this, a huge line segment. Okay, a huge line segment. And to measure this length, students, you will need two things. The first thing is radius, and number two is pi. Now the first thing we'll learn about radius. Now what is the radius? Now if this is a circle, the length from a center to the circumference, is called radius. So millions of radius you can draw. Okay, so always remember that a line which covers from center to the circumference, this line will be always termed as a radius. Thus abbreviative form of radius is small r. Okay, so to measure this particular circumference of any circle, you will need radius, that is length of this line segment. Okay, what is another thing that you will need? The value of pi. Now what is pi? So pi is a constant mathematical term. Fine, you will learn more about this when you go to the high classes. Now pi is what? Pi is a constant mathematical term. What is a constant? That never changes, students. Okay, and this pi is equals to, always remember, it has a formula also, that is circumference by diameter. Okay, now this is why it doesn't matter that what is the size of the circle. Suppose if it is like this also, if it is like this also, if like this also, doesn't matter what is the size of the circle, but the value of pi will never change, as because when you divide the circumference with the diameter of that circle, you will always get the value as 22/7 for any circle, students, for any circle. Fine, and that is the reason why we say that pi is a constant mathematical term. Fine, so what is the value that we will use for pi is 22/7. Now before we get on with the first sum of exercise 11.3, let me give you the formula of circumference of a circle. So what is the formula of circumference? Excuse me, circumference of a circle. Now this is the formula of a circumference of a circle, that is 2 pi r. I want everyone to write all the details which I have given today. That is, what are the things that you require to get the circumference of a circle? That is radius and pi. And what is pi? Pi is a constant value. You will write it down, a constant value. Okay, so pi is a constant value which is equivalent to what? Circumference by diameter, and the value of pi is always equals to 22/7. Okay students, so let's begin with the first sum of question number 1. Okay, that is sum number A. Yes, now sum number A of question number 1, you have to find the circumference when 14 centimeter is radius is given. They have already said radius is equals to 14 centimeter. What is the first thing that you will do? You will write the formula. Circumference. Always write the formula, students. The circumference of circle. And remember that the total length of this boundary could have been, because many of the students says, why sir this is not said as a perimeter? Why this is said as, because perimeter is also sum of all sides. So why we do not use the perimeter with circle? So remember, perimeter means a length of a line segment. Okay, so total length of a line segment. Okay, but in this circle you will not find any line segment is there. Do you find any line segment, students? No. So instead of perimeter we use a special term for the circle, that is a circumference. Fine. So circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. Now 2 pi r means 2 into what was the value? What is the value I said for pi? That is 22 by 7. And what is r given, students? 14 centimeter. That is 14 centimeter. Now you just have to reduce it. 7 1 is 7, 7 2 is 14. So the answer would be 88 centimeter. So easy, isn't it? Now let's see question number B. Question number B is given 28 millimeter. That is, the value of radius is given 28 millimeter. Okay. Now what is the next thing that you will do? You will write the formula. That is circumference of circle. That is equals to 2 pi r. Now what is 2 pi r? 2 into 22 upon 7 into what is r? 28 millimeter. Now reduce it. 7 1 is 7, 7 4 is 28, so 4 2 is 8, it will be 178 I guess. No, 176, 8 2 is 16. Okay, so it is millimeters. So this is a solution of sum number B, and the previous one was a solution of sum number A, and sum number C, students, this would be your homework. Only one sum I am giving. Sum number C would be your homework. Exactly this way you have to do it. Fine. Thank you. Take care and God bless all of you.